So,
Okay.
hi, I'm Hilary Hahn, and you are?
Hi. I'm Hanah Stuart.
And we're
Very
talking
nice
about,
to meet you.
nice to meet you. You have curly hair just like me. Looks really good.
Thank you.
We're talking about the YouTube Symphony today, and you're a winner. And I was wondering, what's your orchestra experience?
Well, I'm at Juilliard, so I do school orchestra there, and I also was in the Chicago Youth Symphony for a couple years in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I was also in some chamber orchestras and some other pickup orchestras around the Chicago city when I was younger. So
What was your first experience playing in orchestra?
I think I think there was a Suzuki Association orchestra convention, and I think I was about 10 or 12, so I was really little. I don't really remember it, but we did simple symphony. That's all I remember doing, but I was really, really little.
I remember feeling really lost. I was like, I don't know where to play. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I was curious, since you do have this experience with orchestra playing, and a lot of the people who won the YouTube Symphony auditions are in other careers, or they haven't played as much in orchestra. They've mainly done more amateur orchestra setups, which I think it's a great thing to mix everyone in together. But how do you identify with those people when you're working with them together in a situation like this?
Well, I mean, you play with so many different people. You learn to adapt to any kind of situation. I think any great musician can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be very open-minded, especially when you're working with people that can improvise and do come from different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Have you come across any? Have you come across any of them like communicating on YouTube so far? Have you been in touch with people that you don't know in person?
Not yet. I've been seeing so many emails that can get a little overwhelming. So I'll see like 29 new messages from this user, this user, this user. So it can get a little overwhelming, and I've had some concerts and auditions and competitions going on. So I've been looking at them, but I haven't responded.
Well, there'll be time for that too.
Yeah. When it gets closer, I definitely will. I was in contact with a couple people right when we taped ourselves, and we're like, oh, how'd it go? What'd you do? And but since then, it's just been hordes of emails. I'm like, that's great. I'm not going to respond yet. But we'll do shortly.
Yeah. How was it recording did you record yourself, or did you have someone help you out with that?
No, I recorded myself. In fact, I had no clue how to. So I think it took me longer to learn how to do iMovie and all that stuff than to actually record my excerpts.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of it was like, oh, I don't look good in that angle. So I was just kind of figuring out the computers. It had more to do with it than anything. So I kind of did it on my own. Yeah.
Was it different playing for a computer than playing an audition for judges who are actually there?
Yeah, I think I had the mindset that I knew a lot of people would be looking at this. It's not just 3 to 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
So, there was definitely a lot of stopping and starting over again, and just being like, oh no, they'll listen to that, they'll go and zoom in, that 1 second that I messed up and just play it over and over. So, I had to, at one point, I just had to be like, just do the whole thing, otherwise I'll never get through it. So yeah, it is a little more nerve-wracking, because, usually in front of a panel you get one time and that's it, whereas on a computer you can kind of take as many takes as you want and go crazy. So
I didn't think about it that way. That's like the difference between live performance and recording. I thought that it would be the difference between having, playing for a computer as opposed to playing for people, but that really is the core of the difference between producing a performance and actually doing it all the way through live. And it depends what you're used to, and it depends what your experiences have been with both. Have you played in Carnegie Hall before?
I have. I've been very lucky. I played in Stern Hall a couple times just with the Juilliard Orchestra, and I played in Zankel Hall for a benefit concert with Keshet Elan, a master in Israel. So I've been lucky. I've been there a couple times, and it's it's a gorgeous hall. There's nothing like it, and it's been fun. It's a lot of fun to play there.
I imagine it'll be really exciting to work there with people who have never played there before, for whom it's just such a dream come true, and because it's exciting as a performer to be there, but when you've been there several times, it's still, for some reason, it's still really exciting, but you forget what the first time is like, and are you looking forward to that aspect of it?
I am, especially since I do go to school in New York. It'll be really fun to see all the people that haven't even been in New York before.
Yeah.
So seeing their eyes kind of, ooh, that building, ooh. It'll be really fun because it'll remind me, being a freshman again, or even audition time, just being in the city for the first time in my life. There's nothing like that experience, so it'll be fun to kind of show people around and get that freshness back. So
nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. My last question is, what are you looking forward to most about the whole experience?
Oh, wow. It's turned into something so much more than I planned it being, so I honestly don't think I can answer that, just because I think there's going to be a lot more things that we don't know what's going to happen yet. I think right now I'm just really excited to meet everybody, maybe try out my really pathetic German skills on some people that are coming to the States. Just kind of, get to meet everybody. The music world is so small.
Yeah.
My friend and I were talking about, there's no 6 degrees of separation. It's more like 2 degrees of separation.
If that.
Yeah. So it'll be fun just to, get more connections and meet people.
Sounds great. Well, have fun.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm in Germany right now, actually. And I have a recital tour starting up tomorrow, so it's kind of neat doing a little bit of stuff on YouTube myself and then seeing a project like this, because it hasn't been done before, and I'm just really curious how it all works out, like the logistics of it, the logistics of working together. That's what I'm curious about, because you have so many people from such different backgrounds. It could be really magical, so just to see all of that come together. So I'm excited to watch and hear back from people after it's happened as well. So yeah.
Thanks so much for taking your time. I really appreciate
sure thing.
it.
Thank you. Good luck. You can tell we're in different time zones. So it's like all dark over here and it's all bright over there.
It's a little light here.
I know, and I've got my lamp set up just trying to get enough light so you can see my face. So, all right. Well, have a good rest of the afternoon. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.